Imagine, if you will, a place where time stands still, where echoes of laughter have morphed into silence, where the walls hold secrets. Welcome to the world of abandoned buildings. These are the forgotten corners of our world, places left to decay, where the past lingers like a ghost, refusing to be forgotten. There's an eerie beauty to these places, a chilling allure that draws us in, stirs our curiosity, and awakens our deepest fears. We humans are complex creatures, aren't we? We fear the unknown, yet we're inexplicably drawn to it. The thought of what might be lurking in the shadows in the unseen corners of these abandoned places sends a shiver down our spine. Yet, we can't help but step closer, drawn by the irresistible pull of the mystery that awaits us. These aren't just crumbling structures of brick and mortar, they are time capsules, holding within their decaying walls stories of times gone by, of lives lived and lost. Each room, each corridor, each creaking floorboard has a tale to tell, if only we're willing to listen. But be warned, dear listener, the tales we're about to delve into aren't for the faint of heart. These are true stories, accounts of people who dared to venture into these forsaken places, who sought to uncover the secrets hidden within their deserted halls. Some of them lived to tell the tale. Others, well, let's just say they weren't so fortunate. Fear, you see, isn't just a product of our imagination, it's a primal instinct, a survival mechanism, warning us of the danger that lurks in the shadows. And in the world of abandoned buildings, there are plenty of shadows to hide in, so brace yourself, take a deep breath. Let the chill of anticipation wash over you. Our journey begins now, as we step into the darkness of the first haunted edifice. Our first stop is an abandoned asylum, a place where sanity was lost and never found. Imagine, if you will, the chilling silence of the place, broken only by the distant whistle of the wind and the occasional rustle of debris. This is the Asylum of Lost Souls, a locale that has been the backdrop of countless harrowing tales spun by intrepid urban explorers and persistent paranormal investigators. In its heyday, the asylum was a bustling institution, a refuge for the unquiet minds. Now it stands deserted, an eerie monument to the forgotten lives that once resided within its walls. Its long, desolate corridors and forsaken rooms are steeped in an atmosphere of dread, a testament to the suffering that occurred within. As the sun dips below the horizon, and the pale glow of the moon washes over the asylum, the true horrors begin to stir. Urban explorers who dare to tread its forsaken halls recount tales of unexplainable phenomena. The chilling sounds of hushed whispers and distant screams echo through the corridors, a stark reminder of the asylum's dark past. Paranormal investigators, armed with their scientific equipment, report strange disturbances. Mysterious cold spots appear out of nowhere, electronic devices malfunction inexplicably, and spectral apparitions are glimpsed in the periphery, only to vanish when one turns to look. The most unnerving encounters, however, are those with the asylum's long-departed residents. Imagine feeling a spectral touch on your shoulder, hearing the haunting laughter of an unseen entity, or witnessing the phantom procession of patients, forever trapped in their traumatic routines. Each story, each encounter adds another layer to the asylum's terrifying legacy. The Asylum of Lost Souls is not just an abandoned building, it's a spectral theater where the past refuses to die, where the forgotten are doomed to relive their torment. Who knows what lurks within the desolate halls of this forsaken asylum, where echoes of the past still haunt the present. Next, we venture into a forgotten schoolhouse, where the lessons taught were of a more sinister nature. This isn't your typical schoolhouse. It's a place where chalkboards are etched with the fears of those who dared to tread its hallowed halls, and the echoes of forgotten lessons are whispered on the wind. Imagine, if you will, a schoolhouse steeped in mystery, its past shrouded in a cloak of whispers and hushed voices. A place where the laughter of children has been replaced by the deafening silence of neglect, where the vibrant chatter of learning has given way to the eerie quiet of abandonment. This schoolhouse has seen better days. It once thrummed with the energy of young minds eager to learn, but now, it's said to be home to a more spectral student body. Tales abound of eerie happenings within its crumbling walls. Strange noises in the dead of night, sudden drops in temperature, and a feeling of being watched are just some of the spine-tingling experiences recounted by those who dared to delve into its mysteries. There's the tale of the janitor who, while cleaning late one night, heard the distinct sound of a child's laughter echoing through the empty corridors. Or the group of thrill-seekers who reported seeing ghostly apparitions of children playing in the abandoned classrooms. And then there's the story of the missing principal, who vanished without a trace one fateful night, only to be heard in the dead of night. his voice a chilling whisper on the wind, a lament for lost times. Such tales might seem the stuff of nightmares, the product of overactive imaginations, but for those who've ventured into the forgotten schoolhouse, the experiences are as real as the fear that grips them, a chilling reminder of the schoolhouse's sinister past. The bell may no longer toll in this abandoned schoolhouse, but the chilling tales it holds continue to echo. The forgotten schoolhouse stands as a stark reminder that some places, no matter how abandoned, never truly forget their past. Finally, we find ourselves at the threshold of a deserted mansion, a monument to a family's tragic past. This imposing structure, left to the mercy of time and the elements, has a chilling tale to tell. Years ago, it was home to a prosperous family. But prosperity, as we know, is a fleeting thing. A series of unfortunate events led to their downfall. The family was driven to despair, and the mansion was abandoned, left to echo with the memories of its former occupants. Over the years, many have dared to step foot inside this forsaken place. Some came seeking thrill, others to satisfy their curiosity, and a few in hopes of finding hidden treasures. But all of them, without exception, met with experiences that left them shaken to their core. The mansion, it seems, has a way of making its presence felt. Visitors often speak of ghostly apparitions, sightings of spectral figures lurking in the shadows, glimpses of a past that refuses to fade away. The air is thick with an eerie silence, broken only by the occasional chilling whisper that seems to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. One such encounter was of a group of thrill-seekers who ventured into the mansion one fateful night. They report hearing a distinct sound of a piano playing a haunting melody when there was no piano to be found. Others speak of seeing a woman in a Victorian-era dress, sobbing uncontrollably in the mansion's grand hall, only to disappear when approached. The chilling stories are endless, each one more terrifying than the last. They serve as a stark reminder of the mansion's tragic past and the spirits that are said to haunt its halls. The mansion stands as a testament to the adage that some places are best left untouched, their secrets undisturbed. The mansion might be deserted, but it is far from empty, for the spirits of the past still linger. Their presence, felt in every chilling whisper and ghostly apparition, serves as a haunting reminder that even in abandonment, the mansion is anything but deserted. As we step away from the shadowy confines of these haunted places, we carry with us tales that chill the spine. We began our journey at the Asylum of Lost Souls, a place where the echoes of despair and madness still linger. We heard the whispers of those who once roamed its halls, their voices a chilling reminder of the terror that once unfolded here. From the screams that pierced the silence of the night to the soft sobs that filled the air, every sound was a testament to the haunting legacy of the asylum. From there we ventured to the forgotten schoolhouse. Despite its innocent facade, it held a sinister past. The laughter of children turned to cries of fear, the joy of learning replaced with the horror of the unknown. We were left with the chilling images of abandoned classrooms and the ghostly echoes of a school bell, a grim reminder of the terror that once stalked its corridors. Our journey then took us to the deserted mansion, a grand edifice that once teemed with life. Every creaking floorboard, every whispering wind seemed to carry with it a tale of dread. The grandeur of the mansion was marred by the fear that lurked in its corners. Its once lively halls now home to unsettling silence and eerie apparitions. These stories, as chilling as they might be, are not mere figments of imagination. They are based on true events, on real experiences of those who dared to step into these forsaken places. These are not just buildings but repositories of fear, of horror, of stories that are waiting to be told. We invite you to share your own experiences, your own tales of horror and fear. Let's continue this journey together, delving deeper into the world of the unknown, the unexplained, the chilling. Until we meet again, remember, behind every abandoned building, there's a story waiting to be told, a fear waiting to be faced.